Hello friends, welcome to the channel. Bob here, and welcome to a random stream. This is Hogwarts Legacy. Believe it or not, it's kind of like a. I think it's a, I never would have even looked at Harry Potter games, to be quite honest with you, if it wasn't for all the crazy stuff that was going on around it. But I saw a couple of people playing it, and it looked really interesting, and I've played a little bit of it, and it is really interesting. It's an open world RPG type game, I think, so yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. Like, the visually looks great, story seems well written, the acting's pretty good. It's got a few bits and pieces that you would expect in 2023, but kind of not too egregious, I would say. And yeah, and the game has really upset the blue-haired loonies on Twitter, so that alone, I think, probably deserves a purchase. I'm kind of a little bit into it. This is just a random stream, completely random. Because I know occasionally some of you say that you like to see what other games I play, and this is one of those other games. So yeah, I've been mostly running. I hope the performance in game is good. I hope it's good on the stream as well. I've been running around exploring the castle, actually, which is huge. Good fun. It's kind of at the moment. It's a bit. Off
on another adventure.
If you like. Oh, here we go. If you like collectibles, then yeah, this game is going to drive you mad, because there are loads of collectible stuff and things to do. You cast the spell Revelio, and it highlights things around you, but there's so many things around you to find. The only slightly annoying thing so far is that there are so many things around you to find that you're just constantly casting Revelio. It's quite annoying.
Lumos.
There's loads of little puzzles and things you have to work out and unlock and all that kind of thing around the game as well. I'm not sure if I found this location yet. These mirror puzzles are basically you press Lumos to light up the mirror, and the mirror shows you location. You have to find a location, and you have to guide a butterfly back to the location. Now, normally the... Oh, there's a cat. Black cat, obs. Normally the butterfly is not too far away from the location you're at, from where the mirror is, but I'm...
Revelio.
Revelio reveals these lots of information scattered around the world, so, and you're not quite sure where to do it, so you end up doing it everywhere, which can get quite frustrating. I like that window. I wonder if that's a green man. Looks really nice visually, actually. You know, I can't imagine many people would be too interested in this game to watch it as a video, but, you know, I just thought it's what I'm currently playing. That's what I would do a video on it. That's going to be the same as well, isn't it? Yeah. So let's just go back to that mirror. Since I started, it's all I've been doing is running around the castle. I've got these quests. I've got quests to do, which I probably should do to further the game a little bit, but I haven't been doing that. I might just head to my first quest. There's some cool stuff in it.
Revelio.
As I said, I would never have looked at this game. I'm not a big Harry Potter fan, to be honest. I think after, you know, once you've done Tolkien, it just felt a bit kind of, I don't know. I think the later books became a lot more detailed. I'm not saying there's not a load of detail and interesting stuff in them, but just for me, it just didn't resonate. It's probably an age thing, I guess. But anyway, oh,
Revelio.
yeah. See, this is the trap you get into. It's just going around casting Revelio at everything. Because you never know. It shows you things through walls as well. Yeah, so there's a couple of statues where Revelio has worked. so I keep doing it. It becomes a bit annoying. You've got these cool chests as well that have got an eye. If you walk away, the eye closes and it opens. But if you get too close, the eye opens and it locks up. So I guess you've got to find a way of sneaking up and opening those ones. But yeah, I don't know when it's set. It's not set in... Oh, hello. Oh.
Lumos. Revelio.
It's not set in... There's another mirror. Okay.
Lumos.
Again, I don't remember that location off of hand. I'm not sure if these are poisonous. Oh, here we go. Okay, so there's the picture, isn't it, that that was in the mirror. We've got to look around for a butterfly. Butterflies are quite large, so shouldn't be too much of a problem, he says, now not being able to find a butterfly. There isn't anything so far that's been too difficult. It would have been quite interesting if the butterfly was a similar colour. It is like a green colour and it was hidden on the tapestry. That would be quite interesting. That was definitely the image, wasn't it?
What are you up to now?
Oh, there we go.
Lumos.
And then you lead it back to the mirror, and you do a thing where you get a point, basically. There's lots of this. Unlock a certain amount of things. I mean, I love this collectible stuff. I can see this becoming a bit of an issue, really, just going around, just unlocking stuff. But let's move the story forward. Let's see if I can find my first lesson, which is, it's not defense. Well, I could do defense against the dark arts, I guess.
Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421.
Revelio.
What lovely stone.
Painting of Ilias. This painting depicts a young orphan wizard Ilias. Oh. There's lots of doors you can't. I quite like the Metroidvania type stuff as well. Like there's locks and stuff. There's stuff.
Stone hearts with joy
the stuff.
in the presence of such arrogance.
The stuff you can't do at first until you get a certain spell or something or whatever. Let's unlock that.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I believe it's got quite a big open world, the game, but I'm kind of like a couple of hours in, essentially. I went through the... Oh, this looks interesting.
Revelio.
Oh, maybe not. I'm rubbish at navigation. The quest, I think the quest is telling me that it's upstairs. Okay. Up again, maybe? And up again. Come on now.
Revelio.
And it wants to go up again. Oh, I think that's the bathroom. That might be the ladies' bathroom, actually. Hang on. Hang about. Who cares whose bathroom it is? I get some points. Oh, mate, no, it's a single player, like, open world RPG, so...
Nice to see you, my young friend.
yeah, it's you have to kind of buy it and stuff. I don't think there's any online component at the moment, actually.
Lumos. Revelio.
I keep collecting stuff. I'm also finding bits of what feel like, I don't know, almost like it's some part of house, kind of house decoration stuff. Oh, they're talking about me, I think.
Revelio.
This is Professor Fig's place then, who, oh, he's here. I keep turning all the globes because it lets me. I'm wondering if there's going to be some sort of achievement for turning every globe in the game. Can we talk to old Figgy? No. Slightly immersion breaking. You think that even if he didn't have a conversation at the moment, that he would speak to you, just to acknowledge that you're there. It's a bit weird. There's loads of interesting stuff to see around as well. When she wrote the book, she really dug into like British and European mythology for lots of things. You know, I mean, copying to a certain extent, but then everyone copies, don't they? That's So I'm currently at the loos.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
Well, I'm finding travel quite inconvenient at the moment, Ignatia, I have to say, because I can't find my bloody classroom. Oh, was another up again.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Revelio.
To remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us
Ah, here we go.
want him to get back to the lesson.
We found it. Right on the top floor.
My parents were thrilled.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the
Goblins,
uprising.
werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it
Ah,
wasn't.
here we go.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack.
It's got to be a chi for petting all the cats as well. Oh, it's got to be. Okay, so spoiler alert. There's a puzzle thing here, which doesn't make any sense until you find a sheet of paper. Essentially, you need to work out the numbers. So each of the animals around the edge represents a number, starting off with the owl at the bottom, who is 0, weirdly. So to get 5 on the question mark, that's going to be whatever that beast is, because that beast is worth 2. If you put that where the single question mark is, you get 3, so you get 5. So for the second one, we've got 4 plus the unicorn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Oh, the unicorn is 1, so we've got 5. So we need 7, which I think is the octopus. Maybe. Puzzle solved.
Protego.
Oops, no.
Revelio.
That's it for that one. Oh, no. I've got a skull and candle. She's got a shelf as well. Surely it must mean that there's like housing, or you can put this stuff up somewhere, maybe. It's got like a colour-coded gear system as well, as you would expect. I'm currently wearing this stupid cap. A straw hat. Well, I mean, not very wizard-like, but there you go. I reckon the game's going to be all about a fashion quest when you eventually get... There's another cat. When you eventually get some good fashion. Well, bloke, he basically looks like a, I don't know, cross between Clint Eastwood and a farmer at the moment.
They call it chemistry.
Revelio.
Might as well be French.
I wonder how similar it is.
I'm sure it's nothing like it in the least.
Okay,
exception that
right,
it
let's
was
advance the
wrong.
quests here, because we're getting nowhere. I think we're doing the dark arts. We've got 2 lessons today. I don't know what period it's set, but there's no mention of any recognisable characters.
Here,
So it's
behind you. There is an open seat here.
so it's either set
Thank you.
very before or very after.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student.
Get how my guy's dressed.
Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
I like the way you learn spells as well. You kind of have to move this thing along and guide it around, and you get chased by this red thing, which I thought was quite cool. I liked it. I think you can do movements. I think you can do movements for the spells as well, but
That is not bad.
I wasn't into that.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice.
Farming potential, maybe.
Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
I hate that kind of that continuity issue where at the beginning of the lesson he asked people to do something and no one knew what he was talking about, and then you do something well and he says, oh well, later on you might rival this person. Well, why didn't this person do it in the first place if they were so great at it?
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery.
Maybe it's
as
just
I'm
me.
sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Well,
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The
Okay.
trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
So when you release the spell, is there any
Accio.
momentum?
That's it!
Yes, there is.
Not to worry.
That would have been a 50 if I'd have known. Definitely.
Splendid!
Okay.
Excellent control there.
That's a 50. Boom.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Well, as long as I can go again.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Lisa.
Hello. Oh, it's take turns. Of course she's going to get 150.
Accio.
Of course she is.
That's it!
Here we go. There we go.
That was weird because she did like just a quick pull and then let go. Oh, no, I'm going to lose. I don't want to lose.
Brilliant. Watch this. Yes!
Ah, hang on a sec. Hang on. Hang on.
Accio.
Oh, I wish I'd have known. I wish I'd have thought that before. Of course you did. Ah, if I'd have caught that right,
Let
we'd
us
have
make
won that.
this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
Oh, yawn. Of course you're going to get 150, aren't you?
That is how it's done.
Not unless I do some skullduggery or not. That's going to be crackerjack timing, though, isn't it?
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
Get out of the way, Professor.
Accio.
Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
Splendid!
I'm really enjoying it, actually. I never would have thought of... Oh, of course. Jeez. I only got 30 that time, though.
There we go.
I'm really enjoying it, actually. I never would have thought I would have enjoyed a Harry Potter game. But there you go. Oh, man, that was a 50, surely.
Quite impressive.
Yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying it. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. A lot of it, if you like an RPG, open world RPG, with a lot of exploring and unlocking things and stuff, then this is definitely your game.
Yes!
Okay, so I only have 50 here, don't I? What if I can nudge one of my balls into the 50, so I get 2 50s? Let's try it.
I know everyone is watching.
Accio.
Try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Oh, yes.
Very good.
Huh? Oh, was that a 50? That wasn't a 50. That was on the line.
Very good, both of you.
Hi, Craig. How
Well
you
done.
doing? Well, we drew. I enjoyed that game. I could sit here playing that game, actually. Yeah, it's just fun. But I never would have looked at it,
Class
really.
is
But
dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
A tight game. It turns out we were evenly matched.
whatever.
Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm Ravenclaw because I kind of chose what I thought would be the most appropriate for myself. But I was really tempted to go Slytherin and be just... I don't know if you can be like a bit of a git. Because what I want to say here is, yeah, it was my first go and we drew. So you're rubbish. But no. There we go.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
There you go.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's
Right,
been
bye.
nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
I like Professor Ronan's outfit, I have to say.
Of course.
Very
You
dapper.
can use Accio on humans,
Oh, here we go.
if you're so...
After my brother learned the summoning.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You
Revelio.
know it's going to work on humans.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectations.
Hi, Tommy. It's
Well, an outdoor competition
10
wasn't
a.m.
exactly
here.
the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? And what a close match between you and Miss Onai.
Tom Baker.
Invigorating.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Side quests, cool. I'm level 5, but I don't have anything to... I guess maybe I haven't unlocked it yet, but I don't... What did I pick up? Nothing. So I can't use talents yet. I guess maybe I need to reach a certain point for talents. Okay.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I think my outfit scared him off there, actually. So, that's the... So we've got another quest, another main quest. Side quests are now available, okay. Oh, let's go and see if... No.
Hello.
Oh,
How was your
here we
first day coming
go.
along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going.
You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Or Samantha like a love interest, maybe. Shall I be... I'm going to be the brash. I'm going to be confident or arrogant.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
So we've been up there. So we've got to... Oh, there's a...
Off on another adventure, are we?
Lumos.
Now, where does this one go? Huh. Okay, might be that one over there. Yeah, I think it is. Okay, let's see if we can find the next lesson.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Stupefy! Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Well, I mean, it's Wales.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
I like the way the game kind of teaches you spells and stuff, the lesson, and that kind of sounds obvious, but here we go again. So you have to, so something chases you along the line, and you have to get to the end to learn the spell. And press spacebar. It's a bit like a Guitar Hero in a way. Nope. There we go. Not really like Guitar Hero. Kind of.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember?
Levioso!
Good. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you.
Leviosa.
Complicates things. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. Rather good at this, aren't you?
I know. Good form.
I know.
Oh, it's got a cooldown.
Protego.
This
Leviosa.
your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Knocked him off the end. Cool. These mini games are fun.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Thanks, Grandma.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
There's a thing up here, isn't there? Oh, here we go.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Wasn't my first rodeo, kid. I kind of have done a little bit of combat, but let's go for this one.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Definitely should have chosen Slytherin,
Knew I was
really.
right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, welcome, everyone. I mean, I know that my streaming is terribly erratic and the time is probably not very good for a lot of people.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Yeah. Okay.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
New quest available.
pleased to be included.
I think we get to go to the town, or the village, whatever it's called.
If someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you.
Protego!
Oops.
Revelio.
I wonder if you can, you can't randomly just levitate the...
Levioso.
Yeah, I wonder if you can fix that at some point.
Revelio. Levioso.
Ah, wow. Level 6, I still haven't got any. I still can't use any talent points or something. I haven't got any talent points. I like the way that you get spells and it just unlocks other things for you to do. That's pretty interesting.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Nice.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm even more uber.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I wonder if there's a bit of crafting then.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate.
Oh.
Help you get your bearings.
Pete's sake.
Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Well, Sebastian sounds more fun.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Cool.
Revelio.
So she one of the Weasleys, of the Weasley line, Weasley clan. Oh, cool! We get a new spell. All right. Reward for completing your first time. We mending charm. I really do like that. I know I just said it, but I really do like that. I do like that Metroidvania thing where you get abilities to move on to other abilities and that allows you to do other tasks and stuff. I'm stroking all the cats in case there's an achievement for it.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience. And these tasks should provide you with just that.
So you have to repair the
Such
statues,
experience
do we?
is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
Okay.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Collect the flying pages.
This is the right area. Got it.
I've unlocked rewards in the challenge menu. What the hell does that mean? Oh, I've got some legendary gloves. Oh, here we go. Okay, what we got here? Spectacles. Okay, so does this stuff now have stats so you can wear it, or is it just cosmetic? Maybe it's just cosmetic. Let's not worry about that for now.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Might some kind soul help me?
Oh, there's a side quest. Where's the page?
Accio.
Okay.
Brilliant. Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak. The girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Oh, no.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
gobstones. Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
I'd have done the same. Oh, I'm not going to be mean to her.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Okay.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Here I am, a 52-year-old man helping a young girl get her gobstones back. There's something not quite right about that. But there you go. There's six of them. Holy smokes. It's definitely the sort of game where you get sidetracked, isn't it? You're doing a thing and then you get sidetracked doing another thing. Okay.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
Oh, there's
Accio. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones.
Have we finished this
I
quest?
hardly see what all the fuss is about. I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Here we go. Go, 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 go. Go. No, that way, you fool. Quick. There we go. Done. Okay, so we've now got reparo. I wonder, are these? I wonder if these are actual Latin words for the English equivalent, or if she's just taken the English word
That's it. Very good.
And a Latin
If you
word.
would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the
Reparo.
water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and...
Revelio.
Okay, job done. Right, so let's go and find some more of these stones. We'll do that quest, then we'll go to Hogsmeade for a change of environment.
Accio.
Oh, okay, so you need to catch pages as well from flying around. I guess they kind of give you some lore or something, open up some lore or whatever it may be.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Nope. Oh, there it is.
Accio.
Ravenclaw. I actually just chose the answer that I've just thought was more appropriate to me, really, and apparently I'm a Ravenclaw. I was going to purposely go for Slytherin and be a right git, but I don't know. It didn't seem to be a thing. Well, you can do it. You can't be enough of a git at the moment, from what I can tell. Anyway, hey, Bob, hey, Garrosh, how you doing? Oh, this quest is taking me all over the castle. That's a rather an odd scene, isn't it, that one? Let's say.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio!
Okay. 2 more left, is it? Ah, here we go. Is that, which one was it? It was...
Levioso!
There we go. I haven't been here yet. So maybe I'll unlock some new... Ah, there's a new challenge. Where are the... there's one there. Oh, here we go. We'll do this first. 15 plus 2 is 17. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's the lizard then. For that one. And oh, okay, 9. Plus 3 is 12, so I think it's the squid. Let's see. There we go.
Revelio.
I keep getting all these cosmetic things. You must be able to place them somewhere. I've got a green robe, which I think is probably going to be better than what I've got. They look better as well. Oh, there we go. That's much better. Okay. Just so you know, those puzzle doors are quite easy to work out once you get a sheet of paper. You could probably work it out about a sheet of paper, actually.
Accio.
Oh, okay. I've done something completely wrong there.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Oh, I like that, almost like ogre armour.
Revelio.
I guess it's troll armour. That's how I would like to see. That's like, I like to see ogre armour like that in any new MMOs coming up. That looks pretty cool.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
I wouldn't have believed it, but she has told me that now about 15 times.
Revelio.
It becomes less. Centaur armor. Is that goblin armor? How? Oh, elves, not goblins, are they? Elves.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
What was the ministry thinking, putting Black in charge of a bunch of children?
Revelio.
A trophy room. I do apologise, I'm just a massive collector of things in games. So, Apology Award. There was another one, wasn't there? There's one there, yep.
Revelio.
Oh, the Goblet of Fire casket. I said before, I'm never a fan of Harry Potter, really. We watched, I think I've heard all of the books, because we used to, when we went on holiday, oh really? When we used to go on holiday, we used to play the stories in the car for the boys to listen to. Gear slots and what? How do I know how why my gear slots are full? Maybe I needed to create a slot. Not sure. Let's try. So I can bung traits in them as well, just to to check out all that stuff. Lots of detailed systems the game seems
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
There we go.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Accio! That's
Okay.
the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
I think we'll turn this quest in, then we'll go and follow the main quest. I want to get to a point where I can start using trait points or whatever. Oops, I need to go. I saw a runaway page there, pretty sure. There we go. Come back. There. It has got fast travel, but I'm just not using it at the moment. I guess I probably should do. No, I made a mistake here, haven't I? It's taking me to... Is it taking me to where she is? Holy smokes, in a really roundabout way. Oh, my hat's got a little twirl on it top, look. That's pretty cool. I think I'll definitely be using fast travel next time.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Oh, I've got to do a Slytherin playthrough at some point.
They are yours after all.
Just be a right arse.
How wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Good luck. Okay, well, I think we can now leave the castle. Let's do that and see what the world's like outside.
That youngun's now a teacher herself. It's a wonder she's not gobbled up by her own fanged geranium. 142 staircases, and this is where they put me. Might as well be surrounded by Jarvies. Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421. What?
I like some of the dialogue, it's funny.
Revelio.
It's a relief to finally have an art.
Oh, hello.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
Maybe you need a different spell for those.
Revelio.
I think it's probably going to come a point where you have to... Oh my... Hello, Friar. where I'm going to have to stop looking around for collectibles and actually move on with the game in some way.
Oh, well, fancy meeting you here.
Okay. Oh, Sebastian.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Okay, I guess Sebastian's going to get us into some kind of trouble. Or maybe he will show us the things you're not supposed to do. I guess we're going to get to play...
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
Well, it's pretty gorgeous.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Sensible design. The person you're following matches your speed.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
It's a lovely, lovely looking place.
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
I wonder if you can get out there and start exploring at some
Glad
point.
I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Revelio! So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the
Hey, thanks, mate.
restricted
Much
section,
appreciated.
And I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Revelio.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't
Oh,
it?
wow.
You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
Prance, Hoof, and Sugarfoot.
Oh, it's a gorgeous world. Doesn't seem to
the left is
be...
the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to
Oh,
all
okay.
students.
So I can go off
Hence
track.
the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah!
Revelio.
Just past those ruins up ahead.
Okay, so you can go off track. There's a hot look. Is that a fishing spot, or is it going off fishing? Oops. Sorry, Sebastian. Hope he gets to a point. Well, I'm sure it's going to get to a point where he can just explore freely. I'm pretty sure I've heard that that's a thing.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
Oh, look
A
at this.
little.
Look.
It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
So I guess there's a crafting as well. I'm picking up bits and pieces as I'm going around. It's funny the Harry Potter books, though I've never really been, as I said before, I've never really been interested in them. It's like she took pretty much almost every fairy tale and whatever from the whole world and then just put them all into one book.
See them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself.
More collectibles.
Accio! That dragon attack.
Oh.
Hopefully the rest of it isn't as eventful.
Oh, you can collect stuff by pulling it towards you as well.
Mr. Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Where? Oh, this dude.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
Huh? What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's put.
Hey mate, yeah,
in
doing
juice,
well.
But he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Thank you.
Accio! Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Okay, there's a lot of game here, I think. I think once I finish streaming, I'm kind of just going through Metro Exodus as well at the moment. I'm on the last act, so I might finish that first, then come back to this. There's another cat.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade.
Okay, so it is Hogsmeade.
We all flock to
Revelio.
moths to a flame.
Lots of locks on doors that I can access at some point, I guess. Very Dickensian, which was what I always liked about it.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the
Hey
village.
mate, thanks very much. Thanks for
I
watching.
just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister.
And see you later.
Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished.
Okay, so I can go off exploring
Remember,
on my own. Can I?
have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Oh, nice. Okay. Holy smokes. It's let's get our wand first, shall we?
Revelio.
Oh, another cat. I'm forgetting if I actually stroked all the cats or not. Or which ones I stroked and which I haven't stroked. So I'm pretty sure there was a silver cat down that way or a grey cat.
Blooming beard, not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
One behind the ear. I like that.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new 5th-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes.
The acting's very good in most of the time.
Powerful core. 10.5 inches.
Ooh,
You might do.
there weren't many character optimizations, character creation options, unfortunately.
Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you.
Well, I think loonies on Twitter are upset with J.K. Rowling, aren't they? Not Harry Potter itself, I don't think.
What, 13 3/4 inches dragon heartstring? Let's give this one a try. Oh goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Applewood, dragon heartstring, 12 3/4 inches. Holy smokes. Oh, you can. Oh, okay. Oh, I like the white one.
How intriguing.
Grey, I should say. Classic grey. I like that one. I don't know what this means.
Curious indeed.
Ah, so I'm just choosing my own wand, basically. I'm not sure if it has any effect on... Oh, English oak. There you go.
How intriguing.
Unyielding. Powerful, consistent, or a great range of magic. Hi David, see you later, mate. Okay, we'll stick with the dragon heartstring. I think we'll go for that, actually. English oak. $12 inches seems more like a staff than a wand. We'll go for that.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Thanks, old chap. I wonder if you can... There we go. Oh, okay. Impressive. Ah, so you can put... Ooh. Cool. I was wondering if you can upgrade your wand at some point, maybe with maybe the handles give traits or whatever or something. I'm sorry, Mr. Oleander. He robbed him on the way out. Ay. Zonko's Tricks, Toys and Games. Let's have a look.
Revelio.
It's a very charming, magical game, I guess you would say, which obviously, but... Okay. Now we've got to go and we need some... I know we need some potion stuff, so let's go and do that. It's the magical equivalent of those sign carriers, I guess.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio.
I can't keep nicking stuff from people, can I? Just walking into their shops and opening chests. But at the same time, I don't want to miss something. So let's check it out. Let's see if I can actually sell stuff then at this...
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
Well, I actually think for this actor, they actually got a Scottish actor rather than getting someone to put on a dreadful Scottish accent, which is quite good. Oh, you have to hold your button down. Okay. There's no point in keeping any stuff. I'm a terrible hoarder, even in games. I want to keep stuff. It's a shame there's nowhere to store it. The other issue here, it's not showing me. Oh, unavailable. Okay. Okay, so we've... Oh, there we go.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
I think some of these things I found out in the world myself, so maybe I won't do anything, like, I won't buy anything for now. Spell cooldowns. I think that'll do. Thank you very much, Mr. Pippin. Okay. So next we need tomes and scrolls. There we go. Tomes and scrolls. I love the design. They've got it spot on. There are lots of shops in the UK look exactly like that. Even where I live. If you go to Canterbury, for example, which is quite near me, there's loads of shops. Actually, there's actually a bookshop in Canterbury. It looks very much like this.
Revelio.
Hey Don, I'm enjoying it a lot. Like you know, I never would have, as I said before, I never would have looked at a Harry Potter game, but this game's obviously has become a bit controversial recently. So I watched some people playing it, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's kind of fun, magical, as I guess you would expect. The acting seems good. It's mostly story driven at the moment. It's got loads of collectible type stuff and quests, side quests, all the usual kind of thing. It's got like the system, the equipment system just follows the usual green, blue, legendary type thing, I think, and whatnot. But yeah, it's really good. I'm really having fun.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity. But that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. a potting table, and a potion station. Yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want, when you want. Let's have a look.
I wonder how deep the potion
Let's look at what
making
we
goes
have, shall
then.
we?
I love the guy's got a very dapper hat and coat. I'd like that myself, I think. So a potting table with a small pot spellcraft. Okie doke. And a potion station. So can I set these
If
up
you're
somewhere, I
interested,
wonder, and do...
Feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Thanks, Thomas. I think that's enough for now. Now that would be Amazon, wouldn't it? I would say a selling business where things were just instantaneously teleported to you. Is that Kerithwen's Cauldrons? I don't think we need to go in here, but we'll just have a... Oh wow, we'll check it out. Run away! I always find the looting stuff wherever you go quite weird. There you go. Okay. It looks like a boy who wants to be Gandalf, and he's gone to his father's I don't know, wardrobe. Taken any random stuff out. The cloak looks like a carpet. That's no bad thing. I have, yeah, mate. I've watched quite a bit of Dark and Darker stuff. Wasn't sure about the whole PvP aspect, but it looks amazing. If it's, I know they like a little while ago they were doing. They were doing just controlled like tests where you could test every now and again, but is it available now just to try basically? Because if it is, I'll definitely download it. Okay, so we need to visit the Magic Neep. I think some people have been complained about performance issues as well. It's been maybe on the consoles. It's been fine for me. I mean, I'm playing at 4K with everything turned up,
Hello there.
including ray tracing and stuff. I'm getting a little bit of a jerk now and again, but I'm kind of streaming as well. So, I'll look at that. I'll look at that later on. Then I can get that downloaded. Yeah, it's a great concept. It's a really great concept. And the whole dungeon crawl plus PvP aspect to it. So I wonder if you can set stuff up like this yourself at some point. I'll have to check that out.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Unlocks abilities to grow Dittany and okay, so it looks like I can grow my own stuff. That's interesting.
Do have a look around.
Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
A compost fertilizer. Cool. Well, I imagine I can get some of this stuff just from exploring. And I can come back another day. Timothy Teasdale. Proper Yorkshire name, I would say.
Revelio.
Ooh. Oh, it's one of those. I must need an ability to get past to open these chests, because they're very good at spotting you. I'm not sure if I mentioned it, Don, but it's got like a Metroidvania type thing going on as well, where you come across loads of stuff you can't do at the moment, but gradually you open abilities to be able to do stuff, which I quite like.
You can stop a thief in their tracks with stupefy. Or just run, of course.
I'm sure I straight to Silvery Cat already, but... Oh, there we go.
Accio.
Oh.
I told you not to go down that path.
Miss Peck from Brood and Peck said a customer lost a deeracle round here. I know we're not supposed to go down there. I just thought...
You could have got us in a lot of trouble.
I'm very sorry, Father. Only she said I might earn a reward. Instead, I just wasted our time. There you are! Ha! Finally! I'll have enough for that.
Accio.
Ah, well, not meant to be. Also, I may have knocked over a dustbin back there.
Never mind, I'll fix it, as always.
I need to read all these pages later, I guess. Oh, they're fishing. Interesting.
Accio. Levioso.
Oops. I wonder if I can do that later. It feels like there's a ton of content. Like how much is going to be like collectibles and that kind of thing? I'm not sure. I mean, I think there's an open world that you can go and explore at some point. Yeah, I'm not sure, mate. But it seems like there's a lot of game. Oh, fireworks.
Revelio.
Oh, God. Stop putting cats in the way. I'm paranoid that there's some achievement for stroking all the cats. So I'm just stroking cats. I bet there's not.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't even done any combat yet.
Did you get what you
so
needed for your sister?
I've been playing for.
Did.
I've done a few hours
So I
so
suppose
far
the
into the
world
game.
is our
and
oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
What the hell?
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Bombardo. Oops. Oh no, dodge. Oh, not quick time events. I'm terrible at those. You smoke.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually.
What was that?
Oh, I picked something up and threw it.
A taste of his own medicine.
Oh, I can pick stuff up.
Done.
Nice. Okay, fair enough.
Levioso.
Okay, I tried to parry him. Parrying a troll. Obviously not.
Levioso. Confringo. Look out.
You can't parry a troll. Just so you know.
Levioso.
Oh.
Confringo. That's right, you lumbering lout.
He's faltering.
A few more hits should do the job.
Protego.
Confringo.
I forgot what my potion. How do I use my bloody potion? I've got to use my. I've got what Kima. Well.
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll?
Yes,
By
ma'am.
yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you.
Officer,
again.
so that's the office. That's the police outfit, is it? So we're going to use our repair.
Reparo.
A moment if you would.
I'll go and see what you want.
Good as new.
That's pretty cool. Like a troll attack, and then you use your repair skill to just go around.
Lucky they didn't do more damage. Reparo. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
One more.
Reparo.
Holy smokes. That's the whole building. Well, that was pretty cool. Don't try and parry a troll, though, is the moral of that story.
Accio.
Where did he go?
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Revelio.
Glad rag, there you go. I imagine Harry Potter fans must love this game.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were.
Here we go.
Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Are we going to look a bit better this time?
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your
Oh,
time.
okay. I'm afraid, Mr. Hill, you're... Time to equip it. Well, it's not as good as stuff I'm wearing, fortunately. Which robe was it? I think the game. I think that it's a bit annoying that the game or games do this, where they don't. It should take into account your current level, because I guess maybe the developers assume that people will just go through the first few quests to get to this point without really doing anything else. But I explored the castle and found lots of secrets and stuff, so I've already got some equipment that's better than the reward. So it's a bit like, well, which robe was it? Was it that one? I don't think we need to buy anything at the moment. I should sell stuff though, maybe.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
So I've currently got a Gryffindor robe on, which doesn't really seem right. I think, is that Gryffindor symbol, or is it just a school symbol? I'm not sure. Let's go back to... let's go back to our let's go back to our blacksmith look. Yeah, it should definitely have a system in place where they just
Plenty for your perusal
they
today.
reward you that's
Take your
something that's
time.
better than what you've currently got. Okay, let's get rid of some gear. It's funny, you can't sell... Oh, maybe you can. You don't seem to break stuff down. I'll keep the blue stuff, just because I'm a hoarder. I think this is the stuff that I got at the start as well, maybe. Or maybe it was this stuff. I'm not sure. It's okay. Okay, off to the pub.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, we might even meet Serona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the
Oh,
charm
it's
when you
Ranrock.
came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is, that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
Blimey, that's a deep voice.
Now, what can I... Oh. There's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
What sort of voice is that?
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
So I don't know much about the law, but I'm assuming that all wizards have to go through one of the schools, do they? So Rookwood is what, just some bandit wizard or something, I guess. You think they would have more control over the wizards in some form? I know obviously you get criminals in the real world, but the fact that he swans around town and seems to be a bit of a ne'er-do-weller. Oh, where are you going?
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
I thought we would end up getting attacked on the way back or something, but I still can't access my talents. Ah, cool. Okay, so figures found. Yeah, there's like obviously a main story running through it.
Revelio.
No, he's not there. God, geez, following the... I'm sure he just told me to go downstairs. Now telling me to go upstairs again.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Okay. Let's just teleport there. That's what they're there for. Still waiting for the game to let the reins off a bit so I can just go out wherever I like and do stuff. I'm hoping that happens.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Okay, Don, have a good one.
Silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, It's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Okay.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Okay, we'll walk. Oops, or we'll fall. Oh, that was weird. Okay, let's go into some more spells. And... this is
We should
weird.
come back to this another time.
Obviously selected a... So where is the quest? Quests.
I don't think I'm ready for this just yet.
I think the map could be some lovely, lovely visuals around. The tapestries are really good.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such...
I think I was defending myself, really.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Oh, here we go. Okay.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Okay.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
So what does she want me to do? Let's learn a fire-making charm. Okay, well I think I'm going to stop the stream here, guys. Seems as good a time as any. Hogwarts Legacy, I didn't think I'd like it, but I'm having a whale of a time. A lot of fun. It seems well written, well acted. The world seems great, but it hasn't taken the lead off yet. I'm still following along the main story. I'm hoping at some point that the game allows you to go out and let's look at the world map. Oh, okay. Oh, it's pretty big. I hope oh, it's big. I've only just looked at the world map. There's a lot of game. I hope at some point the game lets you go and explore and do stuff on your own. I'm assuming it will at some point. Yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you again soon.